Hello, I'm back right where I left off. For more, yeah, more of this. It's gonna be fun. Um, Hang on, I gotta check something. We'll be back shortly. Okay, there we go. Alright, so where we left off, we were, chilling by this giant and his giant weight. I don't know, I'm hoping it's like one of those, like, mill wheels, isn't it? I'm trying to figure out what the heck his weapon was. I was like, is he just carrying a barbell around? Kinda cool to be in Tucson. This place is still so pretty. Look how nicely colored this house is. Trying to rob everything they own. That was a joke. Oh, wait. No. What does he have? It looks so pretty. I don't care if it's it's so good though. Man, they have some really nice looking swords. But we all know what the true winner in this sword competition is. I'm not talking about you, I'm talking about the shovel! I kinda like the shovel, it's too much fun. Alright. Alright.
Such good fortune you found us.
Let's go.
Go.
Brave kid, Guillaume.
Parmarin oversaw his upbringing. Guillaume is his kin.
Alright. Okay. I'll have to check that out.
Our knights challenge each other for sport.
Plays Game Plus. Just,
Can't get used to the way you knights talk, especially how you switch back and forth between flowery and, well, near normal.
Knights errant, in the service of her gracious magnificence. When we appear in her name or speak on her behalf, we are bound by tradition.
how Roach refuses to go the right way.
Whoa there, Roach. No one here. They must have removed the body already.
Let's look around, make sure they didn't miss anything. Hobnailed boots, multiple sets of prints. Ducal guard, clearly. Let's see where they went. Walked along the shoreline.
Perhaps the body lay on the bank.
Anything taken by the current ends up in these shallows.
Yes, the stench is fierce.
Got guests. Careful.
Oh, you are normal. Can't read what their name is.
For the glory of her grace!
But I'm assuming they're basically just scary drowners.
Show me what you got.
Whoa! They're called scurvers, okay. Oh, I didn't know that they exploded into giant spikes. Oh. Death. So like, they're probably, so they seem to be like more terrifying rock fiends. Kinda glad I wasn't instantly killed. Holy crap! I killed him without
Drawn here by the smell of blood. Let's keep looking.
I want to see if I can kill it before it exploded, but I was wrong. Okay. So yeah, they're like scarier rock fiends. I'll look at them. Oh, it's a beast. I mean, that's probably a different one. Alright. Okay. So basically just telling me to use Quell. I honestly probably should. Oh, that's that thing. That's cool. Oh, hey, that one's in there too. Wait, hang on. Oh yeah, I probably should check out that one too. I'll probably do it off the...
Blood. Guardsmen pulled these nets out of the water, then cut the mutilated body free. Gonna dive in, make sure they didn't miss anything. Only blood-soaked scraps left of the victim's clothing. Good quality cloth.
A wealthy victim, correct?
Looks it. Look at the rut. Guardsmen left this site by boat, recently. Probably to transport the body somewhere.
There we go. Some random items to grab. Why did I just shoot a crossbow bolt?
Silk kerchief. Monogrammed DLC.
DLC. Okay, that's basically what I had to find. Oh, okay, cutscene.
What now?
This isn't the site of the murder. We know that. Current brought the body here. Corpse got caught in the nets. Guardsmen pulled it out, put it in a boat and took it somewhere. Need to find out where. I'd like to look at the corpse before it starts to decompose.
The inn. Its patrons must have seen the guardsmen, which direction they took. We should ask there.
Oh yeah, I should definitely mention that we're being watched.
Seems we've got ourselves an audience.
You think this surprising? The locals will tell the children of children they do not have yet, of the day a quartered corpse was pulled from the river.
One thing. Found a handkerchief in the water. Monogrammed DLC. Mean anything to you?
Delacroix? It cannot be. Was it he the beast slew?
Seems so.
DLC.
Knew him well?
Long
We have to
past.
find DLC in the
We were
DLC.
close friends once, but our paths diverged. He was a man of extremes, standing by his companions, no matter the odds, fighting his foes to the bitter end.
Foes. You have a lot of them?
He did, but I do not see what that has to do with the beast. Ah, Geralt, you've struck a raw nerve. Memories of a time long past, to which I'd rather not return now.
I understand. We can talk later. Let's go to the tavern.
I shall have to leave you soon. Return to court.
Barely got back to Toussaint.
A knight in the service of Her Illustrious Highness knows no rest. In fact, I'd feared I would return too late to fulfill my duty. Yet it seems I've arrived in the nick of time.
I like this guy. Hopefully he lives.
Once you have finished examining the corpse, be sure to report to Anarietta,
Anarietta?
Her Grace the Duchess. I forget myself at times. We address each other by our first names in private. Never in Pomri's presence, however. He finds such familiarity offensive. A watering hole for traders, smugglers, boatmen. But you will find no better crayfish chowder in all Toussaint.
I want. Oh, God damn it! I want some crawfish now. Crayfish, crawfish. I don't know.
Want with no lads brave enough? Of course we have. Bravery's not enough against the beast. It needs
Cockatrice
dark
in.
powers. That calls for a witcher.
Such good.
Go check it out.
By my troth, could that be the musty scent of fresh pâté?
Naught else, Sir de Peyrac Peyren. I see time has not dulled your senses.
We would be honored if you would join us. Your companion as well.
But why do I not detect even a whiff of crayfish chowder?
No soup today. on account of there being no crayfish. I reckon you've not heard, but all I caught was a corpse. I awoke at the crack of dawn, as I do each day, but when I looked up, I beheld a blood-red sky.
This corpse is precisely why we're here. For the man whom you've invited to join you at the table was summoned from a far-off land by her gracious magnificence. He is tasked with tracking and killing the beast.
We invited 2 men to join us, yet since Sir the Peyrac Peyran in temperament is more akin to hare than hound, I surmise the other is the hunter. With whom do we have the pleasure?
Name's Geralt.
A humble introduction. You've clearly not tarried long with Sir the Peyrac Peyran.
Spare us the petty insults. Geralt is a master of the witchering trade. He has questions concerning the beast's last victim.
I was the one to find the corpse. The sun had just risen when I awoke, sat straight up in my bed, looked out the window, and beheld a sky red as blood.
Ask Geralt, please, or we shall be here till winter.
No,
Must
speak
have
some
been early
more.
in the morning. Went to check your nets and then...
I stepped out of my hut and saw...
By my troth, to the point, man. You found a body ensnared in your crayfish nets. We know this already. What happened then? Did you see anyone nearby?
I love
Did
how
you
they
spy
speak here, it's
anything
funny.
noteworthy? Anything at all?
Not a soul around, just me. As for noteworthy...
He mentions the sky again.
What
I'm
did
going
you
to-
see? But be warned,
I'm going to
if
just
I hear
groan.
the sky was red again,
I saw a head bobbing, eyes bulging, the tongue blue and popped out. Next to it, a hand rocking upon the water.
Get a good look at the body parts?
They gave me such a fright. I bolted to town fast as my legs would take me, then returned with guardsmen who told me to keep out of their way. They had
that
a
it?
hard haul. The parts were so tangled up in my nets, they were forced to cut them.
Need to examine the body. Know where they took it?
They ferried it across, then loaded it on a cart and hauled it to a cellar at Corvo Bianco to keep it cool, see?
what? Why, Corvo Bianco is Baron Russell's estate. When he learns they've turned his cellar into a morgue, he'll set his hounds on them.
While you were gallivanting about the north, his vineyard was auctioned off.
Who was that? Woman who just left. Didn't see her before. Didn't notice her walk in either.
Doubtless Linnis, the innkeep's daughter. But hold, Geralt, because this is an outrage. Russell's vineyard was auctioned off? Inconceivable.
It is no secret the Baron had gambling debts up to his ears. It finally came time to collect. His creditors auctioned off his property. The Ducal Chancellery bought it, in fact. Russell now bunks with his brother in Vicofaro.
I told Russell he'd get his comeuppance. How long can one draw on past heroics? His creditors must finally have to find that his promises meant nothing.
Such are the times. Today's knights are pale shadows of the heroes of yore.
It's true what they say. God sent the beast to punish us for straying from the old paths.
Thanks for the hospitality.
Yeah, I don't want to
Time
listen
to
about
examine
your
the corpse.
divine philosophies.
Corvo Bianco lies a short way from here,
Sorry.
near the tourney grounds. Just follow the road and you'll arrive.
Not coming with? Oh yeah. Duty of some sort calls.
Some sort. Her Grace bestowed a great honor on me, even before we departed for Velen. I'm to play the hare during this year's game in the Palace Gardens. When you see me in my costume, you will wet yourself laughing.
A little tempted to ask a few questions, but it sounds like a long, complicated story. One involving lengthy digressions into local history and tradition. So, see you later, Milton, and good luck.
Can't wait to see your bunny outfit. It'd be funny.
Witcher.
Hello-y. Pass a glass, fast.
You've been to Zerrikania.
Hey,
hop. That is just root.
Dung boots that visit our town. They come but
Scooch.
to pour wine down their peasant gullets and start quarrels.
Okay, whoa.
Clerks looking for help. Could be good coin to be made.
It's pretty funny, actually. That's
Stock send the whip away.
okay, whoa.
Running riot. Duchy values peace and quiet.
Hang on, I should, okay, so that one's 35. Yeah, we can wait.
Sounds of a fight. Have to hurry. Damn it. Killer must still be here.
Whoa.
Throat torn open by man-like jaws. Man-like, except for long fangs.
Okay, that took a
Busted
turn.
ribs, blood from the ears. Took a solid hit. Massacred by a vampire. Not an Ekimara, though. Or a Fletter. Bruxa. Gotta be. Killed with a single blow. Busted ribs, blood from the ears. Took a solid hit. In the cellar. Gotta be. Claw wounds. From 5 separate claws. Spread of a small human hand. Attacker had no trouble knocking over the cart. Revermuck carried the body in his cart.
I wanna... Ah, yes, it does. Ah, yeah, I honestly should have expected that. Okay. Ah. We're gonna come prepared. Alright. Sorry, I was just reading their entry. What's that? I wonder what that was then.
Black blood and moon dust. Could be lifesavers. Attacker had no trouble knocking over the cart.
Well, I think I have a black blood potion. I've already made black blood. So hopefully I have. I think I have. Yes, I have enhanced black blood. Let's actually look at these because I know I don't make a lot of bombs. Oh, I don't have any moon dust. Oh wait, no, here we go. Boom, now we have moon dust. I should make more bombs. Here I am being an idiot and not making bombs. Alright, let's make the Meridian bomb too, because those are good. What do I need? Ah, Optima Matter. That stuff's hard to find. It's kind of cool. Okay. I think we're good now.
Footprints. Bare feet. Lead deeper into the cellar. Fell down the stairs, broke his neck. Hurled against the wall with great force. Took a lot of strength to batter this down. Used this to batter down the grate. Used this to batter down the grate.
Well, there's our monster.
Saw you at the inn. I know what you are. Don't know why you killed these people, though. Clearly wasn't for their blood. We don't have to fight.
You are wrong.
I cannot let you leave.
Okay, hang on. I should have done this before. Not really thinking that I should have stuffed everything into my inventory. But, you know. I don't need... Okay, yeah. See, we just kind of fucked ourselves over here. Okay. We can at least do this. There we go. Ow! Oh, yeah, I should also do the one thing. There we go. Why did I put down Newton? I need Gwen! Haha! I have the black blood one.
Back a vial.
I thought I did! Ah, yes, look at my toxicity. Oh, I didn't realize your health got so, Alright, I'm sorry. Sorry, miss!
All these men to get to the body. What was she doing at the table, though?
Just slowly rolling over. Okay then.
Stinks.
Excuse me, miss.
Waterlogged. Both hands amputated. Body was quartered just as I thought. Laid in water for some time. Head swollen, and something took a few bites out of it. Something in the throat. A pouch, bulging with coins. Elf Guardian florins, from several different provinces. If the murderer did this, means we're dealing with a sentient thinking beast. Body was chopped up after death. Blows struck with great force, but bones sliced through, not crushed. Creature that killed him had long claws, sharp as a witcher's blade. First sank its claws into the victim's heart. No Bruxa did this.
I love how
Third hand.
how screwed up my face
Spare.
looks from all the potions.
Except it's clearly not the victim's. Guardsmen must have not noticed it as they picked everything up. How's this possible? Still warm. Blood still flowing. Several monster species can regenerate. Never heard of that happening to their severed limbs, though. Or of their limbs seeming completely alive after so much time. Examine the tissue more closely later. Might learn something.
Just taking the severed hand. Unusual severed hand.
So, murderer was clearly a monster, but not a Bruxa. But then why'd the Bruxa come here for the severed hand? And who does the hand belong to? Why the hell's it still warm? Now, pouch shoved down the victim's throat. What's the significance? And why was he chopped up into pieces? Lots of questions, no answers so far. Need to know about the other victims. I'll ask Palmerin to get me in to see the Duchess.
Yeah, we need to do some meditation. There we go. Look at that. Everything's good now. All we needed to do was to sleep it off. Okay. Oh, that was a cool fight. I was wondering when I was gonna get a fight at Bruxa. Especially because, like, you know how, like, much they talk about him in The Witcher. And they're just cool monsters. Okay. For a minute, for a little bit, I was starting to think that the killer was a Bruxa, but then he mentioned that it wasn't, and I was like, ooh, the mystery. The plot thickens, that's what I was looking for.
Hello.
Knife. Have you heard of such a thing?
That's a cool looking umbrella.
Be gone from my sight. Giant-edged forth the raw sword. I vow upon
Oh, is it me? Oh, there it is.
Need to speak to the Duchess, urgently.
All right, you scamps. Story's done. Go find your parents.
But the Palmerin, what about the story of Rittik and the dragon?
A tale's for another time. But take a good look at the man who stands before you now. This is Geralt of Rivia, the master witcher who lent his valiant hand to the defeat of the giant Goliath.
Master Witcher, is it true virtue always trumps villainy?
Not always. Could go either way. Sometimes virtue wins, sometimes villainy gets the upper hand. Still worth being good.
But why? If it doesn't mean you'll win.
Palmer and Story, think back. A decent man attracts other good folk, makes friends he can count on. The rogue? Well, he can only count on other rogues. And who would you rather have for a friend?
A man of virtue?
I must agree. Now, that will do for questions. Go find your parents.
Life lessons.
Her Enlightened Highness has doubtless arrived at the tourney grounds to watch the battle in the arena.
Kind of feel bad that I
If we
didn't
hurry,
murder, like,
we'll be in time
was
to
that
speak with
lady
her before
the
the spectacle
innkeep's daughter
begins.
or whatever?
Lead the way.
So I just murdered someone's kid.
Who's fighting? Nilfgaardian gladiators?
Close, but not quite. As we'll soon see.
Someone's gonna fight a Shaelmar? With only some bells on its tail to confuse it, slow it down?
Whatever is the problem? The beast is a gift from the Emperor, no less.
This is dangerous. Bells on its tail aren't enough.
I saw a spectacle of the swords at the arena in Nunley. There, a knight defeated a Shaelmar with bells on its tail.
Might have gotten lucky. Shaelmar might have been lame. Who knows? Only a Witcher has a real chance against a healthy Shaelmar. And that's not even every Witcher. Besides which, releasing a monster that dangerous in front of a crowd, plain irresponsible. Who's going to fight the beast?
Guillaume, the young man you met.
Yeah.
That guy's gonna get his...
Mentioned he promised his heart's capture a monster trophy.
Great love demands great sacrifices.
Let's go.
Oh, she's in there. Okay, I thought she was like... Look at that man.
I dedicate my imminent victory to fair Lady Vivian.
Such a knightly place.
It's begun. The fight shall have to end first. We must wait.
Oh, that thing is ugly looking. And pink. Looks cool.
Got a bad feeling about this.
He's like, look at me, I'm a monster hunter.
Damn it.
Whoa!
We have to help him.
Oh, so we're gonna fight him together. Okay. That is... Hang on. I'm gonna do this before I, Oh, there's... Oh, it is a relic. Okay, let's see what these things are. Other than looking really cool. Okay, so Ard, and I don't know if I have relic oil. And 7 bombs. Why do I always go to drinks? Okay, let's see. We have beast oil, vampire oil, nectar oil, cursed oil, hybrid oil, bitch oil, ogre oil, and element. I do not have relic oil. Okay then. Alright, I'm sure I have. I do. Wait, how does... Okay, if it blinds things, then how does it blind something that's already blind? Oh, that's cool.
And thus the witch's life was snuffed. All our hopes, alas, had turned to dust. The fate of the beast has been weighed by the gods. Soon the witches shall triumph against all odds.
So I'm assuming the bombs will make it just roll against walls. That's cool.
The witch awaited till the time was true. Then 12 danced and spun, struck the monster right through.
I kind of like I like that it's the roly poly. I love how they're acting like this is some like crazy noble show. That's so cool. Alright, well, what I need to do is I need to make a loud noise. Whoa. I don't like what it's doing.
He has breathed his last breath. Avenging witcher, fight bravely unto death.
Why did you stand near it? He literally walked right up to it. Why did he stand near it?
Defeated by Geralt of Rivia, master of the witchering trade. Behold, as the last gasp.
He literally walked up to it as it was doing something very suspicious and then just got obliterated.
Master Geralt, do what you must. Finish the deed!
It suffered enough.
First kill.
The fight is done! Praised be the victors!
Oh, okay, he's good.
I am not as nimble as in my younger years.
You fought bravely. Thanks for your help. Guillaume.
The lad came damned close to dying.
I'm fine. Not hurt at all. Vivian?
Smile as befits a hero and keep silent. Speech clearly pains you. She approaches.
Geralt.
She's better on distance.
We must talk. Vivian.
You shall talk later, in the medic's tent.
Geralt, magnificent, breathtaking.
Your Grace.
We knew that to summon you was a brilliant idea. We are delighted, ravished to have struck upon it.
And I'm truly, honored.
See to
That
our young
look.
hero. Hop, hop. For we must make off with Geralt. We should talk. We had been long awaiting your arrival. Had nearly lost hope. Then suddenly, that entrance, so spectacular.
Here, we're gonna
Your
comment on
Grace,
that.
Shaelmars are dangerous creatures, even to knights in full-plate armor.
Nonsense. In Toussaint, knights have battled beasts for mere glory since time immemorial. True. Guillaume suffered a few bumps, scars, and bruises, but in return gained eternal glory as he who slew the monster.
What about the crowd? Say the Shaelmar had vaulted into the stands. Would have been a massacre.
Geralt, though we value your fortuitous intervention in the arena, we would remind you your services have been retained, and as shall soon become clear, you will be generously compensated for completing another task altogether.
Your Grace, my contract. I'd like to discuss it.
Naturally, but not here. We shall need Damien. He led the investigation pending your arrival. But wherever could he be? Come, we must find him.
Hopefully he wasn't murdered by that Bruxa. Or Shaelmar.
Tell us, have you come alone? Or did Viscount Julian accompany you?
Wish to see Dandelion, Your Grace?
Yes. I mean, no. Yes. But solely to tell him we regret. Yes, deeply regret rescinding the death sentence we so justly handed down upon him. If we could turn back time, we would make certain he sat in a tower till he rotted. No, we would ensure he was broken on the wheel, then drawn, hanged, and quartered. Ah, the very man we would entrust with these tasks. Damien de la Tour, captain of my personal guard.
Damn that mustache.
Your Grace. Witcher.
Greetings. Sorry to have to tell you, but the guardsman handling the last victim's body...
I know already. The creature in the cellar of Corvo Bianco. Was it the beast?
No. A Bruxa, a kind of vampire. Not the beast, but tied to it in some way.
You know this how?
Through careful analysis of the evidence, both on the riverbank and at Corvo Bianco.
Do you mean to insinuate the investigation thus far has been sloppy?
Geralt insinuates nothing of the sort. We must listen to him attentively.
Yeah, calm down, sir. I'm just doing my job.
Might have found something. Need to analyze it. A quiet place, that's what I could use most right now. And maybe the help of an alchemist or a mage. Also like to hear all you know about the previous victims. Take it Sir de la Tour is my man for that.
Firstly, call me Damien, please. Secondly, you should know I spoke against summoning you here. I've heard much about you. You bring trouble, or thus far have, always. And we've enough trouble as it is. Yet we are capable of defeating the beast on our own, without an outsider's help. I've no doubt about it.
Damien, we settled the matter of the Witcher's employ some time past. Definitively. Since you have broached it nonetheless, let us discuss Geralt's pay. Are the legends true? Do Witchers usually demand that which you find at home, yet did not expect?
Not quite, Your Grace. Law of surprise, it's something we invoke at times, but rarely. Usually we just take gold.
Disappointing. This law sounds rather romantic. On the other hand, on returning to the palace, we would likely find impatient petitioners or a set of sample fabrics for a new dress. Poor rewards, both. I fear you'd not have much use for any of the surprises we are likely to come upon. Thus, we've decided you shall receive the deed to a vineyard. Corvo Bianco, and the sum of coin. You will doubtless consider this adequate. Title to the vineyard shall be given to you at once. Surely you'll need lodgings while you hunt. The coin, however...
So, my home is now that
once you have
place that I
slain the
murdered
beast.
the vampire. That's
Your
great.
Grace. Corvo Bianco. Isn't it the Duchy's temporary morgue?
Is it now? The Chancellery's bungled things again, we fear. Not to be left unsupervised for one instant. Yet, in its mood, a morgue should present minimal problems to a witcher. What's more, nothing enhances a wine's reputation better than a grim nature.
This guy doesn't
Thank
like
you,
me.
Your Grace. I accept the contract, of course. But as I said before, I'll need some information. How'd it start? Who was the first victim?
Crespi was the first to die. He was famed once for his many glorious tournament victories. Then he grew old, hung up his sword, and took to winemaking.
Crespi was not loved by the wine merchants. He was ruthless in business and thought to cheat many a time. He asked us for a dispensation from all court ceremonies. We did not grant it. We could not. Once you've taken the oath of a knight, you remain a knight till death.
How'd he die? Where'd they find the body?
Quite unusual, the circumstance. He was at a feast when suddenly one of his fellow feastgoers noticed he was missing. The town watch found him an hour later. On his hands and knees, propped against the town pillory, his sword hanging from his neck. He had died of wounds inflicted with claws, not a weapon. Blows of great force.
So he died suddenly, but the body was on its knees, meaning someone posed it.
So it seems.
Second murder. Tell me what you know.
In the city there are certain nooks. No one reasonable ventures there after dark. Ramon Dulac's corpse was found in one such place. With the first murder, terror gripped the city. Its inhabitants grew wary, kept to safe areas. Consequently, news of the second victim came to us from a group of concerned cut-purses.
Criminals fear the beast? Telling in a way. Take it you've excluded the possibility that Ramon died at the hands of these bandits.
Do you believe me an amateur? Not hands, but claws killed Ramon Dulac. The wound was deep, clean.
His body was found in a gutter, dressed in nightshirt and cap, a pillow placed under his head, and his sword replaced by a bed warmer. Ramon Dulac, a knight who but a dozen years past was an advisor to our father, the Duke.
Someone went to a lot of trouble to make him look ridiculous. Maybe revenge was the motive.
It's not out of the question. Dulac had shady dealings with the criminal underworld, but no one ever came forth with concrete proof of any misdoings.
So, first two victims were knights, best years behind them.
The same could be said of the third. Sir Delacroix was wont to claim that in modern times, knights face new challenges. Enterprise being the latest addition to the chivalric virtues.
He made a veritable fortune in the grain trade. Palmerin even nicknamed him Sir de la Stinch.
Found a coin pouch on his body. Contained florins dating from various times, hailing from different provinces of the Empire.
Delacroix loved coin, true, but had no patience for numismatics.
Lots of similarities between the victims. All the bodies were found in strange places, under extraordinary circumstances. Seems the murderer, whoever or whatever it is, has some meaning to convey.
These were honorable men. We are horrified by the disdain, the disrespect with which they were treated. These were knights of Toussaint. Blast it.
Might be the point. From what you say, none was a model of virtue. Ever considered that's what the beast's trying to draw attention to?
All the murdered men were knights who swore fealty to the 5 chivalric virtues. And even if
Knights of Toussaint swear fealty to what virtues exactly?
honor, wisdom, generosity, valor, and compassion.
Beast seems to be pointing out moral decay, denouncing it. Victims were all humiliated. Might have been murdered to emphasize their lack of specific chivalric virtues.
Honor compromised by the pillory.
wisdom by ridicule, generosity by a coin pouch shoved down a throat. It seems to fit, true, though not perfectly.
Can't discount the theory if it's on the lips of everyone in town. Say our reasoning's right. Next murder will be just as showy and denounce the victim's lack of the fourth virtue, valor. We can also assume that victim will be an elder knight.
Let's think. At the moment, all the knights are either at the tourney grounds or in the palace gardens. Our annual hare hunt shall begin there shortly. Have you heard of the custom?
Milton mentioned something. Seemed excited to prance around in a bunny costume. Not sure why. Hang on. Strange circumstances. A knight advanced in years. The famed cowardice of rabbits.
Could it be that simple? Is Milton de Peyrac...
No, don't kill Milton, I love him.
Milton also knew Delacroix. Told me so down by the river.
Damien! To me something so obvious. De Peyrac Perrin, Crespi, Delacroix, and Delac formed a knightly team. It was years ago, but...
They were a team?
They were close friends, tightly knit, and as such, earned the trust of our father, the Duke. We often witnessed him turn to them with delicate matters. Later, their paths diverged.
Unlikely to be a coincidence. Beast must know it too. It's a lead, I'm sure. Your Grace, we need to find Milton, immediately.
Rather problematic. You see, the garden entertainments are due to start, and he's disguised as the hare, hiding somewhere, waiting for some tipsy courtiers to find him. The hare's hiding place is a carefully guarded secret.
We must call off the game, at once.
First and foremost, we must remain calm. Damien, order the garden searched immediately, but discreetly. By no means can we disrupt the festivities. Panic will only incite the beast to strike sooner. And you, Witcher, follow me. My gardens, my night, I shall take the fall. A murder is out of the question. I will not allow it. Not near my palace. Horses? Ready our horses! Your Grace!
What the hell? Why, I should... Your Highness,
Mind it doesn't...
God, I love these characters sometimes.
Hey! That is silk! Be careful!
This guy hates his line. Don't get it dirty. Oh, that's so funny. Oh my god. I am dead. That was...
Your Grace seems right at home in the saddle.
This way! Through town! Try not to lose it. Sharp right! Take care!
Good!
Sorry! People can get mad at me if,
It's here! Just round the corner!
Hurry!
We must go
Where are
where
you?
the game is being held.
Oh,
the participants
shadow
must
horse,
find
that's
a
right.
unicorn's horn, a golden fish, and a phoenix egg. With these in hand, they can deduce where the hare, Milton, hides.
We need to find those things too.
We've no other option, but time is of the essence, so we shall have to break the rules.
The guard brings peace to our domains. Throughout the threat and brought in chains.
On second thought, through here. I shall show you where the hunt plays out. Then we will split up. You will get hold of the unicorn horn and the golden fish. But I nabbed the phoenix egg. That will be quickest.
Golden fish. Do I need a rod or a net?
Please, Geralt. It's not a real fish. Look there, towards the water. See the lights? The hunters are trying to hook the fish from boats. You must simply dive in and find it.
The unicorn. How do I catch it?
It's terribly skittish, true, but I'm sure you will find a way to earn its trust. Turns around, over there, look. The golden fish and the horn both contain things or clues that will help us find Milton. Once you have fish and horn, find me among the other Phoenix egg hunters. All clear? Then let's get to it.
Do I ever feel like doing absolutely
Alright.
Truly, to send a witcher against the beast?
Whoa!
It would.
Excuse me. I have to find my way through. Thanks, bye. Alright, there we go.
Look!
Your Highness, your grace.
But this is no true unicorn.
Let me get up here to the unicorn.
Perhaps an apple will work. Or some sweets.
We would not be in this predicament, dear sister, were you still a virgin.
Do you really wish to have this conversation again? Here and now?
Hush, or you'll spook the beast. We shall try the sweets.
Hey folks, gonna have to ruin your fun. Sorry.
Who's that?
Just use Axie. It's like, god damn it.
Think unicorns. Rainbows, little girls. Sweets, maybe.
How dare he! Scandalous!
Cold game's not likely to tempt a unicorn. Crispy apple. Should like that like any other damn horse. An apple. Yum yum.
I just slid on by.
Easy.
Nice.
Gardens are huge. Be better off on horseback.
Come on.
I can just kidnap the unicorn. Oh my god. Oh, that's great.
This should be easy to spot once I'm under.
Didn't see me. Excuse me, unicorn coming through. Alright, you stay right here. I'll be right back.
Did someone just dive in the water? Perhaps that's the way to do it.
Sure, if you're a peasant.
Did you say, sure, if you're a peasant? Excuse me. I should have used for here. Oh, this is it then.
Hey, wait. Stop. It's important.
King Cormorant, sire, accept this offering we bring. Prithee cast upon us your merciful eye, and bear before us its secrets.
As the moon is heavily coursed of trace, in my domain I await that moment of grace, when a soul of good or ill repute brings me a gift, fitting tribute.
Just calmly comes in and smashes it.
Why, you bombard!
He's ruined the game!
Disgraceful.
I'm coming, unicorn!
Every last one is free of disease. The light is positively useless. She can't possibly see the thing.
Oh, there it is. I was like, where did the unicorn go? Right, like the wind. Oh my god. They should let you get like a unicorn horn for Roach, just for the fun of it.
My head spins.
My wife, your grace, she wished to win so
Hello, don't mind me. I'm just.
Take it easy.
Oh my god.
If you please, your grace.
We do not please. We act out of the highest necessity, or shall be explained later.
But it's against the rules.
I am the rules.
Just like, bitch, I am the rules. Give me the fucking egg.
Geralt! At last.
Got a key and a clue.
I've another. Show me yours. Who wrote this drivel? I begin like a groan, hollowed out with ease, then end like a mouse, with a head of hard cheese.
Okay. All of these are great.
Mice and cheese. Alice pantry, maybe?
No. The hare is obliged to hide here in the gardens. Look, if we take roe, hollow it out and fill it with ease. The letters, that is. We get green. Then mouse, but starting with what heads heart cheese. Why, it's greenhouse.
Pretty clever. And it sounds right to me.
There are several greenhouses in the gardens, but only one with a door that locks. And the key to it looks just like the one we found.
Greenhouse it is then. Let's go.
Oh, they're just skipping the ride on the unicorn.
Wait here.
Just leaves a royal unattended. Although I guess to be fair, there's possibility of a monster. Whoa.
Oh, what the butt?
Oh, that is not human.
What was that?
It's a vampire! I think.
I'm here.
This belonged to you, maybe?
It did, but you may keep it. I've a new one. I do not know you. I've done you no harm. Yet first you butchered a Bruxer who was dear to me. Now you
Oh, that was his wife. Oh, or lover.
You've killed 4 innocent people, at least.
And you? How many innocents have you cut down?
A lot.
Plenty. Even more of the guilty, though. You're next.
I think not. You see, I've something to do still.
More murders?
Just one. Not counting yours.
Let you kill again. What now, you piece of filth?
There we go. Okay, I can bury him. Kinda hard to hit. I wanna see if it, I mean, he looks cool, but, I have no idea what to do to fight him. Let's see. Okay, so it's gonna do both of them. Alright, okay. I don't know what I'm to hit him. I've literally landed one hit.
Show me what you got.
I can already guess that I can't have his attacks. Maybe I should actually just try to sidestep him. Okay, yeah, we're not sidestepping him. There we go. Oh, cutscene. I knew this felt too early.
You were to stay where you were. Regenerate.
I know you're in trouble. I can help.
I'll help myself.
No, he's my friend.
Yes, Geralt, it's me.
Regis? You all right?
All is well. All's in order. Wounds such as these heal on vampires in moments. But we've not seen one another in ages, my friend. At least in human terms, that is.
How's this even possible? Last I saw you...
I was a bubbling, shapeless smear, having been rather spectacularly melted into a column of a certain castle. In somewhat better shape now, as you can see. Hardly peak form, mind you, but were I human, folk would think me a demigod, I dare say.
I'm sorry. What happened? It was my fault. Never got a chance to apologize.
No need, Geralt. Bygones. I did not have to join you on that expedition. No one twisted my arm.
Alright.
Miraculous regeneration. How do you manage it?
I had help. From the one you hunt.
Him? How? And what have you been doing all these years?
Not the time nor place for such stories. I suspect we'll get a chance to speak at ease and at length later. Now, however, we must deal with the reason that brought us both here.
Local serial killer seems to obey you. Maybe you could talk him out of it, convince him to stop murdering.
Why do you think I've come? It shall not be easy, as Dettlaff can be rather stubborn. Though you must certainly recall that neither do I surrender readily.
So that's his name. He's your friend?
You might call it that. Though Dettlaff is... how would you humans put it? More bestial than I am. But not to worry. I'm working on him.
Haven't exactly done a great job with that. He's killed one knight since I got here. At least 3 others before I arrived.
For good reason, I'm sure. Understand, Dettlaff is not some decadent shit who kills for sport, or to assuage a dryness of throat or a dullness of mood.
So in your opinion, what are his reasons?
Precisely what I wish to find out. And then I will convince him of the error of his ways.
Got a lot of faith in the guy.
Despite appearances to the contrary, you two are quite alike. You've both noble hearts, yet you both are wont to perform ignoble deeds. When circumstances force you to, of course. Remember the year 964?
That was 3 centuries ago.
Blind fear gripped Rivia, Lyria, and Spala. Women and children were dying. Their mutilated, dismembered corpses littered the fields.
Brute of Lyria. Read about it. Chewed up almost 200, then fell to a common poacher supposedly armed with a dagger blessed by some prophet.
It fell to Dettlaff, who then found a poacher asleep in the brush near his snares and dropped the fiend's corpse at his feet. And thus, a legend was born.
Vampires rarely help humans. Must have had his own agenda, hunting the beast.
You err. He slew it for one reason alone. The monster killed a lad who once, in the street, had offered Dettlaff an apple, expecting nothing in return.
Terribly noble of him.
You do not have a monopoly on altruism, my friend. Vilgefortz melted my body. Dettlaff found what was left. As per our codex, he had a choice. To leave me where I was, or to care for me and nurture my remains. He chose the latter. Regenerated me at no small expense in his own blood. Do you know what that means to a vampire? The gravity of the endeavor?
Probably same thing it means to a human. You owe him your life.
Much more than that. The act itself made us blood brethren. A bond so strong humans cannot even imagine. Which is why I know something ill is afoot.
Always had an overdeveloped sense of empathy.
Each vampire has a unique talent. One they hone over centuries. It's precisely what renders it so difficult to classify. Dettlaff's trump card is his herd instinct. His tribal propensity. In point of fact, he prefers the company of lesser vampires and shuns that of humans. If he walks among you, killing egregiously, it can only mean something's upset him immensely.
Anything specific? Some set of things that'd be likely to set him off?
How should I say this? Dettlaff doesn't understand men, their world, its rules, its conventions. He's naive in a sense. He doesn't comprehend your games, knows not what it means to lie, deceive.
Suggesting he's maladjusted and venting his rage.
I'm suggesting maladjustment can at times breed conflict. But is it the case this time? I cannot say, but intend to find out.
Gotta find him before something upsets him even more, and all Beauclair is awash with blood.
Well, we share a cause then, just like the old days.
Not entirely. I mean, when I find him, you know.
I know you've a contract on his head. Yet your true task is to stop the beast killing, not necessarily to kill the beast, am I right?
All in all, sure.
Let us find him. By the time we do, I hope I'll have convinced you Dettlaff is no monster.
Fine, all right already. But for now, evidence is stacking up against him.
Hear that?
The posse. Knights must have tracked me here.
I prefer they don't find me here. I've makeshift quarters at Mère Lachaise Long Cemetery. We'll meet there. See you.
Witcher, we flew here as fast as our courses would carry us. Yet I fear we're late all the same. Pray, where is the beast?
Still investigating. About to inspect this site. Withdraw your men before they trample all over the evidence.
Sirs, we must let the Witcher do his work. Milton's murder cannot go unavenged.
Ow. That fight hurt. No, hang on. We need to do the meditation. There we go.
Good sirs, we must allow them.
And they've just been waiting out there all night. Alright. Okay. Ah, finally. So Quen, black blood, and vampire oil. Okay. Is there any other ones? Okay, no. I just had to, you know, read the entries.
Have you ever seen a blueberry?
What? I want to see how long this stream's been going on. No, only an hour and a half. Okay. I'll do at least 2 hours, and then I'll probably take a break.
Sir! Sir! A letter for you, sir!
Letter? Who from?
Can't rightly say, sir. I was just to deliver it.
Here. And thanks.
No, sir. Thank you. And I truly hope I'll be of service again.
You should always tip people, especially poor.
Dearest.
That guy just poofed out of existence.
Rather than merely the wine festival, have drawn you to Toussaint. Perhaps you'll find time to probe a certain matter in spite of this. I recently came across the mention of one Professor Moreau, a scholar in Beauclair, who conducted research into Witcher mutations. Though the details are rather murky, as is the location of the scholar's laboratory, his journal could contain more information. It lies buried with him in his tomb. I enclose a map I found in the book I happened upon. Though less than completely legible, I trust it will prove useful nonetheless. I felt this matter could prove of some importance to you, thus I dispatched this letter without delay. Whatever you decide, please take exceedingly good care of yourself. Your Yen.
A professor who studied Witcher mutations. Might actually be worth looking into.
Mamas and papas. You hear?
Oh my god, there's so many side quests! Let's go home.
When I think of those days of their fate.
Oh, the Witcher! The one that Duquesa summoned!
The covetous shall be cast.
Oh my god, there's so many side quests!
Nice team.
Alright, time to go check out our new home.
A man who dare not down some red is a man whose wives like to thump his head.
Strapping class. Here, kitty, kitty. Row.
Fuck.
Here, kitty, kitty. Row.
Welcome home, sir. I am Barnabas Basilfauti. By order of the Duchess, I shall serve you as Major Domo of Corvo Bianco. I previously served with distinction at the Nibli family manor and in Nazaire with Admiral Rompali, who, as you are certain to know, is an extraordinary, demanding gentleman.
Whoa, Barnabas Basil. One thing you ought to know. I'm not your typical landed gentleman. Truth be told, this is the first real property I've ever owned.
Oh, in that case, you must leave it all to me. I shall organize, see to everything, and whip the house into order. I dare say this place will soon be the most prosperous vineyard around.
Great. Can already see I'm in good hands. Vineyard comes across as a place with a rich history. Know who owned it before me?
Baron Rossel, who went bankrupt.
He was actually a headsman?
No, not him, but his great-great-great-great-grandfather. Indeed. Apparently, he was a common cut-purse who somehow secured for himself the post of ducal headsman in Beauclair. Went about his work with an exceptional penchant. They say he chopped off more heads than there are grapevines in the ducal vineyards. He never hesitated, not once. Never sliced unevenly, never botched a job. For his exemplary service, the Duke...
I got this place for cutting heads.
Estate. Monsieur Bolius, on the other hand, was an engineer in his younger years. Once retired, he settled here and took to producing wine. Sadly, misfortune struck, and he lost his sense first of smell, then of taste. Additionally, he could not drink alcohol. His medic forbade it.
Shame that. He gave up making wine?
Not at all. He made even more of it. Began throwing wild balls to which he'd invite friends from far and wide in order to treat them to his wine and delight in the fact that at least someone could enjoy it. It's the sort of man he was, Monsieur Bolius.
You might as well learn about it.
Giving me a little tour de Corvo Bianco?
Not in the least. Follow me, please. I think it would be practical to begin on the hill. Behold, sir, your estate in all its splendor.
Pretty vast.
Indeed. And now, sir, allow me to show you a handful of interesting details. Follow me, please.
Been a major domo all your life?
Yes, I come from a long line of major domos. My father was a major domo, as was my grandfather before him, as was my great aunt. In fact,
She was the one to start the tradition.
Great aunt?
A hard woman. It is said that already as a child, she knew where she was going and went there. When she arrived in Beauclair, she signed on as a chambermaid at one of the vineyards, then slowly worked her way up to Major Domo. She dragged the rest of the family up the same path.
This isn't gonna work. You're walking slower than me. You can't serve me if you're gonna walk slow.
I occupy the green home. With the Duchess's permission, I have hired a full staff. Their salaries to be paid from the ducal treasury.
Nice of her.
Not the most sightly part of the estate, I admit. But I think it's worthwhile for you as master of the domain to know where the help stays.
The days pass. The pile of work remains the same.
Follow me, please.
I remember people
Baron
getting
Rosset
murdered here.
ordered the vines in this part of the estate uprooted and olive groves planted in their place. They look beautiful, especially come spring.
Don't look at all bad now, either.
Who dare not down some red is a man whose wives like to thump his head.
The Duchess.
Down below lies your vineyard, where we grow a strain of Carfanere, one of the world's oldest. Aged in oak barrels, it provides for an exquisite wine with distinct blackberry, wild cherry, plum, and cinnamon notes. Marvelous.
Have to try it one of these days.
Follow me, please.
Rumor has it that
You
the
smell
castle
that?
summoned the Witcher
Those
for more
are
than
the
a
vapors
race.
of Tucson.
He's to tend to the Hanses. She's given him a vineyard.
Nice well.
A diamond.
Picturesque.
Yes, though it ran dry long ago. During the raucous feasts Master Bolius held, he would order it filled with wine. There's a tale about a guest attending a Bolius ball for the first time and thus unaware of the custom. He had suffered great heartbreak and had decided to end his life by jumping into the well. The festivities were coming to a close, and the well was nearly empty when the suicidal guest finally jumped. Instead of killing himself, he merely broke his legs. To numb the pain, he drank the wine.
Drank himself to death?
Not at all. When found the next day, he had concluded he'd witnessed twin miracles. The water had been changed into wine, and he had survived. He retired to a monastery in the Dragon Mountains and began preaching the wisdoms of Lebioda.
Interesting story.
Monsieur Bolius's wife Nina kept a garden here. A supremely lovely place it was.
Bit neglected now.
I agree. Yet nothing stands in the way of restoring it to its former glory, and once again planting it with herbs and other vegetation. Madame Nina planted diminutive, delicate flowers and herbs here. One might say their aroma still hangs in the air.
You're quite the romantic, Barnabas Basil.
Follow me, please.
Eat something. Nourish yourself. You need to color. You look gorgeous.
Is hard and girthy. No one can grip the damn thing.
This served as an additional wine cellar in years of plentiful harvests.
Bit of work, and it'll make a fine stable for Roach.
Roach is just chilling. He's like, yes, I love this place. Alright.
If they would just take to work as they take to dance and drink.
The cellars, voila. During Monsieur Bolis's time, wine was kept here, but Baron Rossel used it to store olive oil as well. I took the liberty of cleaning up the mess, which
I made while fighting the Bruxa. Thanks, Barnabas Basil. Appreciate it.
You walk faster.
As you can see, the facade is, how to put it, slightly stained. But one cannot deny it, a certain subtle southern charm.
True, though it could use a bit of subtle paint.
Alright, let me in my home.
And welcome inside.
Cozy.
On the left is the master bedroom. On the right, the dining hall and kitchen. Upstairs, you shall find the guest room, currently used for storage.
Not a bad idea.
At the moment, the house is only minimally furnished. Yet I believe we will, together, devise some innovative arrangements. A few paintings, for instance, would breathe new life into the abode immediately. With that, sir, you've seen the full lay of the land. Corfo Bianco is a beautiful estate. One must admit, time has taken its toll. Forgive me for being forward, but if you were to choose to invest a small sum towards its beautification, consider me at your service on the matter.
Think I'll take you up on that. Be sure to come and see you if I decide to do any remodeling.
Ooh! Let's see what we can do.
The place could stand to be spruced up.
Oh, most decidedly, sir. The question is where you would like to begin this rejuvenation.
Got these spacious grounds. But maybe it's time to make them more... useful.
Oh, yes! We certainly should. The way I see things, given your trade, sir, you would be wise to put in a grindstone and an armorer's table. A good way to start things off, don't you think?
My armor needs work from time to time. You know, oil this, reinforce that. Could use a decent work table where I could do all that.
Admiral Rompali once hired a specialist who made the finest armorer's tables this side of the Yaruga. I will contact him at once.
Good. Order me up a table like that.
Immediately, sir. I expect it will take at most 1 day to arrive. Will you be needing anything?
If you don't mind, I'd rather postpone.
Of course, sir, as you wish.
That's all for now.
He calls him BB. I love that. Ooh. It's a weapon rack! Haha, look at that. Oh, we're definitely gonna get some of our coolest weapons out. Where's my, okay, so that's up there. Ooh, that's a weapon stand. That's a armor stand. No, I know, we're gonna get that really cool armor. Oh, here we go. Wait. I can sleep in the bed! That's so cool. Haha. Ooh. Oh, we're definitely gonna get some stuff out and make this place look spiffy. Let's get that one out. Where is the good sword? There we go. Oh my god, I still have the poker! Haha. We'll also take the robe that I could never wear. I want to see what, then what can we place there? Now I have Iris and Olcune forever. Oh, that's so cool. Love how we're gonna spend the rest of the time playing with our, there we go.
How might I be of service?
Starting to really like this place.
As you wish, sir.
I wanna see what we can do in the
Thinking
home.
about the outer walls.
If I might dare to make a suggestion, why not start with... Not only did the residence positively sparkle afterwards, but we also made room to display the Admiral's armor and weapons, of which he was...
Oh, I don't have enough money for that.
I understand, of course.
That's all.
How might I be of service?
Thanks.
I can make him play Gwent with me. Ooh. I'm gonna have to figure out, there we go. My shoes look out of place, but armor is armor. There we go, that looks better.
Knights errant? They're so heroic, we had to summon a witcher to do their work.
The days pass, the pile of work remains the same. So, how do you like it?
Hey,
You need
what's
something?
going on?
A bushel of grapes is more a burden than that steel of yours.
Every day the same.
You just say Roach is a good boy. That's so nice. He is a good boy. Okay. Oh! Stealing stuff from my own home. Although, then it wouldn't technically be counted as stealing, because yeah. Oh wow, they really did clean it up. Okay.
Every day the same. Wine, and muckrack smuggling wine.
Take care.
It's enough to drive you batty.
Well then, well.
Sorry.
Eat something.
And what do you get for all that work?
Diddly snaps. My back aches something horrid.
Alright, let's go check out this place. Goes to loot the servant quarters. That's okay. They'll be fine. Besides, they have some really rare items. And they left the door unlocked.
And what do you get for all that work? A crook.
No.
Diddly snaps. My back aches something horrid. Diddly snaps. My back aches something horrid.
Yeah, I hear that. You're not working hard enough. That was a joke. I'm not that mean. Alright. Ah! Alright. I love how we have run around being an idiot. Okay, that's about like 2. Alright, I'll stop it here. Because I'm gonna take a break anyway, eat something. And I don't know, we'll be on to do another one later, but definitely again sometime this week. Alright, take care. Bye.